Hi, my name is Matthew Oakes. I do wildlife photography, so usually I got a big lens, big camera. I'm out in the middle of like the worst conditions, and I'm just going to talk to you about kind of why I got back into using film camera, which is a Canon AE-1. It has a 28mm lens. I found this camera, the Canon AE-1, at my grandma's place, and it used to be my grandfather's. Hasn't been used in God knows how long, and I never really used a film camera other than those little disposable ones that you kind of get for like 30 bucks. You take to camp, it's waterproof, whatever, you just take some shots and then you get it done. So I figured, why not? I'll give it a shot. I took some photos, found there was some leaking, which basically means there's some light coming in, so I actually ended up taping the corners simply with electrical tape, and seems to work great. Camera works fantastic. It takes a bit to get used to it, especially with the manual settings. If you're used to like doing film, like this is not a big issue, but as a wildlife photographer, everything's autofocus and then maybe some small minor adjustments. So this is very, very different for me, especially with such a wide angle lens, being a 28mm f2.8. So I find a lot of it, like I'll use this for more when I'm out doing like street photography, or let's say just recently when I went to Muskoka, where I actually ended up using this Kodak 400 for that trip. I use that one just because it's better for low light, but at the same time, if it's a beautiful sunny day like today, you can still take nice shots, and the coloring's very good. Getting it developed, I just get others to do it. I don't have a dark room, no space, and honestly, I feel like I would actually mess up the process, so I feel like it's better for me just to get it done professionally. Takes a couple days, and then bing bang boom, it's all done.
So you got your camera for free from your grandparents?
I got this one for free, but to be fair, if you do want to get into film, just as we've talked about, I mean, Facebook Marketplace, there's so many cameras, AE-1s, there's also the AE-1 program. I've used that one as well, I also have that. That was my uncle's, another free camera. But they're not that expensive. Like, generally, you can get a lot of good film cameras for a pretty good price. Certain ones could be more expensive. Like, for example, your film camera, which is the Canon new F1. That one we've seen online go from like $400 all the way up to like 700 bucks. So, you know, at that point, you're really dedicated. For me, I'm still trying to get used to this. And once I kind of really like get not just more used to it, but also like I feel like this is something I'm going to use almost all the time. At that point, I'll probably look at getting probably the same camera you have, because it's a professional, hardier camera. It's just way better when it comes down to like every aspect of film photography. So like for me, at that point, I would take the upgrade. But as of now, I'll continue with this guy because it works great and it does the job.